everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys our grocery haul, but this grocery haul is going to be our monthly grocery haul. So if we need any groceries, we'll just get the rest of them for the rest of the month whenever we need them. It'll be probably our drinks and milk and like fruits and vegetables and stuff. But what I tried to do is get everything in the beginning of the month so that we can make it through the end of the month. And with us doing food storage and having other meat on hand, we don't always have to worry about having meat for the rest of the month. So for this haul too is going to be tied off of our pantry videos that I'm going to share with you guys, some of the stuff that we try to save up when we do our food storage. I have a lot of canned goods this time and other things that I want to put in mason jars. Usually we use mason jars to put on our shelves. We have tried using Mylar bags and I do have some on hand. But mainly with us using our stuff and storing it, we keep it in mason jars. It just makes things a little bit easier. If you were going to be using like Mylar bags or anything like that, that's going to be more of a long term, and we kind of rotate our stuff as we go. So if you guys are not interested in listening to any of this, you can just kind of fast forward to the grocery part and see what we got. But I just wanted to go over some of the stuff with you guys on how I did this grocery haul. So what I like to do is sit at nighttime when my kids are sleeping or while they're sitting there, and they can tell me what some things that they want me to add to the grocery list. So I go over that with them, and then also I go on my app. So I'll put a little screenshot right here or a little video of me kind of going through some of the stuff that I wanted to order, and then also some of the prices that are on there. I did notice a couple different prices. I was kind of going over it a little bit. Things have changed a little bit on the grocery app. If you guys are interested in joining the Walmart program, I have a link down below, and you can get $20 off your first, I think it's like your first order. But what I noticed is if you're going to get soda, like some sodas, I ended up not getting it, but let's see once if I got some or not. Okay, so I didn't. What I ended up doing though is getting, when I got my Dr. Pepper, for the bottles versus the cans, the bottles were cheaper. So I got 12 bottles for under the cost of what it would have been for getting a 12 pack of soda. Another thing that I noticed with some of the groceries is if you buy the bigger container, it was cheaper than buying the smaller container ounce wise. Usually there has been times that when I did my grocery haul, I wasn't looking at the ounces of what I was getting, and I ended up getting like small containers, and I didn't realize that, and I was paying like a lot more money when I could have got a bigger ounce wise and saved money that way. So that's what I tried to do on this grocery haul. So another thing that I did for this haul is I like to take a picture of our pantry that we have out in the garage. We have two pantries out in our garage. We have a pantry in the house. So our pantry in the house is our snack one, and then the pantries out in the garage is our like food storage pantries. So when I set up the table, I'm going to show you what I kind of did to keep that organized to where everything needs to go after we get it off the table. And then like we have our snack stuff here and some of our pantry stuff over there, but I will go over that in a minute. I also, with our meat, I did the same thing. So I ended up getting, what was it? I did this last time and it worked out really well. For the hamburger, I think I got, let's see once. Sorry, I'm moving my chair too and it's making noise. Okay, so for these big hamburger things, they are 10 pounds. I ended up getting 10, 20, 30 pounds, and this one is 5 pounds. So 35 pounds of hamburger. Last month I did 20 pounds and we used it up for the whole month. So I got more this time. I'm going to cook it up, store it in little bags, and that has been working out a lot better for us because sometimes I forget to bring meat out and then I don't have it on hand. So we're going to try to do that this time again. I'm going to cook that up and I will store that in sandwich bags. So I do 1 pound bags and then just store it in the freezer. And that works out great. So what else did I do different this time? What I like to do too is kind of average out how much stuff that we use per week. I know a lot of people, when they budget, they'll budget out like money wise per week on how they can get so many recipes out. I don't like to do that, and I'm not really good with that because I like to just have the food on hand first and then cook from what I have. So I ended up getting a lot of chicken this time, a lot of hamburger. We do have chicken on hand that we butcher ourselves, so we have that. But sometimes I like the convenient food that we do for lunches because if you guys are new here, we homeschool our kids. So we are making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We do have farm fresh eggs, so I don't hardly ever get eggs because we have that on hand, so we don't have to worry about that. I know a lot of people are like having issues with finding eggs or getting good prices on their eggs. We are selling our eggs for $4 a dozen if you guys are interested in knowing that total, because I just watched something and in New York they're selling them for like $10 or something like that a dozen. If you guys want, leave me a comment down below and let me know how much the eggs are by you guys. And there's going to be a comparison too versus farm fresh eggs versus just regular store eggs. There's going to be a difference in price. Now I just talked to my daughter, my oldest daughter today, and she said the ones that are at Aldi's are $5 per dozen. So I'm not far off with our eggs. I did hear that at like farmers markets and stuff like that, they're like $9 a piece or something. So for us, we're just going to keep it at $4. They were $3 a dozen before this like whole crazy thing happened, and we're just going to keep it at $4 for now. So with that, I'm going to go over everything that we got. If there's a reason why I got it, I will share that with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys like stuff like that where they explain everything where it is. I know I have had some people comment on my grocery hauls that they just wanted me to share what was on my grocery haul and not really explain what it was used for. So let me know what your preference would be for my grocery hauls. I share grocery hauls once or so a month. Mainly our once a month grocery haul is usually in the beginning, and if for some reason we have a birthday or a bigger celebration, then I share that haul with you guys. All right, so we have the table set up a little bit different this time, like I said, only because once we put this stuff away, I'm able to put it away a lot faster, and I also have other videos that I need to share with you guys that are going to be from this haul. So I'm going to start on this side of the table. This is what everything looks like. So our whole table is filled with groceries. All right, so everything that we have on this side goes out into our pantry. Like I said, we have 2 pantries out in our garage, and I'm going to be doing a pantry restock with you guys. So you're gonna see a lot of that also, and I'll show you what our pantry looks like. If you guys follow along, you guys already know what our pantry looks like, but I like to do videos on that just to keep you guys updated on maybe new things that I have put in there or updating our pantries. We are going to be hopefully updating some stuff through this year, but we'll see if all that happens. All right, so over here on this side, I am sharing another video with our snack pantry, and I was explaining on how we store some of our oatmeal and different things in our snack pantry, just so that it's in the house versus out in the garage. But that is what we're gonna do. So We can't store a lot of this food in the house, so we store a lot of it out in the garage, and we just usually use mason jars, like I said. So let me just get into it right away, and I will share with you. All right, so I ended up getting some oatmeal. I ended up getting different containers, but this is what they substituted the oatmeal. So what I will be doing is dumping these in a big container and just storing it in our pantry. I'm not sure which video I'm going to share with you guys first, but I will tie them all together. All right, and then for some olive oil, I got 2 things of olive oil. I'll put the price down below because I feel like it was a really good price on the containers that I got. So I have 2 of them, and we do have more out in the garage. But like I said, we try to buy so many each time that we go grocery shopping. If you guys are into prepping or food storage, one of the things that they suggest for you to do is grab a couple extra cans than normal. So if I want to buy 2 cans, I might buy 4 cans altogether. All right, so I have 2 of them. For our sloppy joe mix, this is just gonna go in our inside pantry. So I have 4 of these. And then for we have another area in our house that we put our noodles. So I have 4 things of spaghetti noodles. I think these were 98 cents a piece. I did not find that the prices of groceries were too bad this time. We did spend over $1,000 some for this grocery haul, but I was able to get a lot more than usual. All right, and then I got some bread flour. We do some sourdough stuff here, and then just having flour on hand is a good thing to do. So we have some bread flour, self-rising flour, and then 2 things of all-purpose flour. I will be putting these in mason jars and labeling them and putting them on the shelf that we have out in the garage. Another thing that was on one of the prepper lists to have was extra baking powder and baking soda. So I have 2 things of baking powder. I have some baking soda. And then also, let's see, fridge and freezer. So I have a couple of these that we will put out on the shelf and put some of these in the freezer. These are good for things if you're going to store things out in like little fridges or maybe your camper or whatever. You're going to want one of these in there to keep everything fresh if you guys are interested in doing stuff like that. I got 4 things of pancake mix. We will be packing this up in mason jars just because we don't have the storage in the house and we don't want anything to get to this. So I will just put the instructions and stuff on a jar, but pretty much my kids know how to mix it up without having to have the instructions. And then same thing with instant rice. We will be packing this up and putting it in mason jars, and this is pretty easy to make anyways. And then I'll be storing that out on the shelves. As for canned stuff, one of my kids wants me to make egg rolls, so we have some water chestnuts that is going to go on the shelf. Now, stuff like this, like, it's okay to have storage with like odd canning, but this isn't stuff that you need to have if you're going to do some food storage. And black olives, it was kind of weird for the black olives. It seemed like I couldn't get what I wanted for these, but I ended up getting 8 things of black olives. I got 2 things of the Rotel diced tomatoes. So we store tomato paste also. We have a lot out on the shelf right now, but I wanted to get more. And also with the sloppy joe mix. So we mix one of these packs with one of these, and I think it tells you how much water that you need. Let's see, 1 1/4 cup of water, and you mix it all together with 1 pound of hamburger, and that tastes really good. And then for our enchilada sauce, we're going to be making that tonight. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got one of these dark sweet cherries just for the kids to try. If they like it, I'll get more. And then for the food storage part of it, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 things of diced tomatoes. We got green beans, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole corn, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then pineapple, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sliced pears, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have some peaches, so 1, 2, 3, 4 things of peaches. And then we have this berry cherry. So I think I got 2 berry cherry, and the rest of these is either chunky mixed fruit or the cocktail fruit. Our shelf is low on canned fruit, so I just bought a bunch to fill that back up. And then on this side with all our sauces and ketchup, we have this, here, let's move that. So we have 4 things of spaghetti sauce, and then we have 3 things of ketchup. I have 2 things of sriracha. For a while there, we couldn't get any sriracha on the pickup order, so I was able to get more this time, and we just store it out in our garage. And then for this, this is spicy chili pepper with a hint of smoke, so we'll probably put this on some kind of chicken. And then I got some taco sauce. And this one I think I messed up on. So we got Tabasco sweet and spicy sauce, so we'll give that a try. And then the kids were asking for the red hot. And for this ketchup, it's the sriracha ketchup. And I got 2 things of salsa. This is what I got. And 1 jar of cocktail sauce. And what else did I get over here? I got 4 things of sloppy Joe mix. So we'll have that. And I think that is everything over on this side besides our syrup. We put that in our pantry also. I think we got a couple of them out there. And then I have 2 things of vinegar. I use vinegar for doing laundry, but also they say on some of the prepping lists to have vinegar on hand because you can use this for multiple different things, cleaning products. It's nice to have vinegar on hand. I think these were $2 a piece. We got 2 things of chocolate milk. We got 4 things of milk. We always get milk throughout the month. I got a big thing of water. And we got 2 things of AHA. We got the blueberry pomegranate. And then we have, this one is caffeinated down here. And this one is the Fuji apple white tea. We got bubbly. We got what kind? Raspberry, cherry, and blueberry down here. These, all of the bubbly waters are $338 or $3.83. I think it's $3.38 for them. And then for these waters, we have, oh, I think they substituted this for no, 0 sugar. So we got the vitamin water. I didn't want the 0 sugar, but they probably did like a substitute or something. And then here is another one. So the twins, well, my twin 7-year-olds are going to be having their tonsils taken out in 2 more days. So this is going to be in their water. That's why I don't really like that this one is 0 sugar. So we might have to switch that out somehow. And then I got 2 of these. This is kiwi strawberry vitamin water. I got 2 of them. And then for our soda drinks, we got 2 things of Canada Dry. I got 4 things of the Dr. Pepper. So with these, so 4 2-liter bottles and then my regular bottles down there. Like I said, that was cheaper than buying the 12-pack. The 24-pack actually was $10, and the 12-pack was like $7. So it was cheaper to even get the other one, the 24-pack, which I didn't get. But one of my kids are graduating in August, so I was thinking of maybe starting to save up with soda a couple months ahead of time. So we're gonna get that, or we got that. And then on this side, we have our cereal. So we got Lucky Charms. We got some mini wheats. We got the chocolate Frosted Flakes and regular Frosted Flakes. And then I think this is Frosted Flakes, and we got the blueberry Frosted Flakes. So we get that. And we got a thing of whipped cream. And I think that is everything like on that side, and our drinks and our cereal. So this stuff is going to be stored differently than in the house. So this won't be in the house. And then for this stuff over here, this is our indoor food pantry stuff. So I just recently cleaned out our snack pantry. So I only got a couple bags of chips this time just because we still have some on hand. So I got some of the jalapeno ranch, and I got 2 of the kettle cooked jalapenos. So I got 2 of them. And then we also like to have granola bars and stuff on hand. So I have, what kind is it? 24 pack of chocolate chip. And this one is the dip chocolate chip. How many are in here? 20 bars. And then we have this one. It is 14 bars. 4 things of applesauce. Okay, and then I have strawberry Pop-Tarts. We have some club crackers. I have some dinosaur oatmeal. That's what that looks like. And then some maple sugar. So what we try to do, if they know that they're going to have more than 1 pouch of the dinosaur oatmeal, we will take 1 pouch of this and 1 pouch of this and mix them together. So a lot of my kids just want to eat it because of the dinosaur eggs that are in here. But to make it last a little bit longer, we add an extra pack of these because these are a little bit cheaper. And we have some fish crackers. I have some multi-grain crackers. I have a package of Z-bars. And then we have 2 boxes of graham crackers. I have a box of chicken and a biscuit. These are really good too. The Cheez-Its Grooves, I got ranch, but I think the last time, I forget what other kind that I got, but the other kind is really good too. I got 1 box of these, 48 bars, Nature Valley. The kids were breaking these up and putting it in yogurt. And a package of popcorn, so 18 in there. We got some Ritz crackers. And then we just got another thing of Ritz crackers, which that is a generic version, which I didn't know which ones the kids really like more. You know, these are probably cheaper. But we also like these. All right, and then one of the kids asked for cream brulee coffee. We have 2 things of mild nacho cheese, and then 2 things of the jalapeno. I have 4 things of gum, and that will go in our pantry. I have some of these nacho cheese dip cups, so we'll give that a try. This isn't something that I would always get. And we have some mini taco shells, and then we have the nacho cheese taco shells. And I think that is everything for our snack pantry. That is what will go in there. And we have some Jell-O. So we got 2 things of Jell-O just for Nash and Lachlan for their surgery. And we have some egg roll wrappers. So I have 4 things of egg roll wrappers. These are going to be frozen just because I'm not going to be making egg rolls for a little bit yet. But then we have them if we want to make them up. All right, for our bread, we have 1, 2, 3 things of wraps. We're going to be making enchiladas tonight. So we're going to need a lot of wraps for that. And I have 2 things of sliced Italian bread for sandwiches this week. We have 2 things of hot dog buns and 2 things of hamburger buns, 3 things of bagels. Okay, so I did have a comment on one of my videos. One of the followers asked if why I always get great value. So for me, I always go to Walmart. So whatever the cheapest brand is or the cheapest product is most likely going to be the great value brand. So that's mainly why I pick that one. I don't just pick it just to pick it. I pick it if it's cheaper. just because knowing that I'm going to be spending so much in a month. So if for some reason it's something that we want to splurge on, we're going to pay the full price for that product. But if I can get it cheaper, I'm going to do that. So like with the breaded chicken patties, they're the great value kind, and I know that they have some other ones on there, and I think I even have bought them if they didn't have the other brand. So mainly I tried to get all great value just because I go to Walmart. I don't really enjoy grocery shopping, so with me doing the Walmart app, it is a lifesaver for me for groceries. I just put my whole order in. The total is there for me, and then I go pick it up, and the kids and everyone helps me put this all on the table, and that is mainly why I use that for pickup, and Walmart is just easy for me. All right, so in front here I have a container of hummus, and then for our sandwich meat this week is buffalo chicken, roasted turkey, and then ham. We got, so I spent $10 on a pound, $12 on a pound, and $11.24 on a pound. So before it was like $6 something a pound, so everything is almost doubling in price with this stuff. But like I said, some of the other stuff is still pretty good in price. Toaster strudels. We have some mozzarella cheese. Some of this is going to be used for lasagna. So I have 4 things of mozzarella. We can maybe make some pizza. I have some sliced Kobe Jack. I have some mild cheddar. And what else did I get? Some Kobe Jack. We do a lot of chicken wraps too, and Fiesta blend. So that is our cheese. And then for our freezer stuff, I don't buy a lot of ice cream. I have stated that in some of my other videos. But with Nash and Lachlan getting their surgery done this in the next 2 days, I wanted to get enough stuff for them to be able to have. So I have 2 things of vanilla. I have 2 things of the rainbow sherbet. So hopefully that is good. And then 2 things of the ice cream sandwiches, and a whole pack of the rainbow sherbet. So that is a 12 pack. And I saw this on there. This is Pantry pack peanut butter cups. So we'll put that in our inside pantry. I have some frozen blueberries, strawberries, and berry medley. Sometimes the kids will just eat it like this or make a smoothie with it. I got a watermelon. One of the kids asked for watermelon, and you never know around this time if you can get it or not, but I was able to get one. I have 4 things of the coleslaw mix, so this is going to go in the freezer until we're ready to make egg rolls. We have some frozen cauliflower, 2 things of that, 2 things of corn. We have 1 thing of Brussels sprouts and 2 things of frozen peas. We have 2 things of these shrimp spring rolls. These are really, really good. We put these in, or 1 thing of spring rolls. We put these in the air fryer. And then a family size of the popcorn shrimp. And for our chicken, we have 1 bag. I think I should have 3 bags, I think, of chicken patties, maybe 2. That's what I have. I have some French onion dip down there. I have a bag of chicken wing section. So this is a huge bag. We'll probably make up 1 of these bags per meal. And then I did find the other chicken patties, so that is that. And a bag of the smile fries. We have some flame grilled, seasoned chicken breast grilled. So we'll fry that up with some rice. We have a bag of tater tots, crinkle cut fries. We got some Arby fries. We got chicken strips, 2 bags of them. And I have a bag of the chicken breast tenderloin. We have a bag of the buffalo style chicken wings, another bag of chicken breast tenderloins, and then a bag of boneless, skinless chicken breast, and another full bag of them. So when I went on, this is 3 pounds per bag. It was cheaper to do it this way than the other package that they had on there. If I have a little video on it, I'll put it on the screen. I don't remember if I recorded that when I was looking over the prices. So I got a couple of them. We'll just use that up. I like to use my Instant Pot, throw it in there, make a meal out of that. And I think that is it for like my chicken, unless there's more on this side. I think we got another one way back here. So we got a bag of chicken nuggets. We'll use this for wraps. I have some fruit back here. So we have some mixed fruit, pineapple, strawberry, peaches, and mango. I have 2 of them. 2 things of blackberries. We have some oranges. And I think I bought 10 or 8, maybe 8 or 10 of these grapefruits. We have 2 things of cauliflower. I got a big package of these popsicles for Nash and Lachlan. We will be putting these in the freezer, so hopefully they will be frozen in the next 2 days. I have 2 things of waffles. I will come back to the pizzas in a minute. I have 2 things of chicken breast right here. I like to have both. So last time I got a big package of the chicken breast and it worked really well for us. But then also I have an easier time with the stuff in the bag versus this. This is probably better. I'm not sure. But I ended up getting both. I have 2 things of ground turkey. This will be for our egg rolls. I have 2 things of the maple Jimmy Dean sausage for breakfast. Like I said, I have 35 pounds of hamburger. This is gonna go out in our fridge until I can fry it up, which will probably be tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4 things of hot dogs. So I'll put 2 of these in the freezer. The other 2 will go in the fridge. I have a thing of raspberries. We have some pepperonis. Got some celery here. 2 things of romaine lettuce. I have a bunch of cilantro. 2 things of onions. We got some asparagus. We got some broccoli. I think we have 4 pieces of broccoli in there. I got some of these green beans. I got some small cucumbers, 2 big cucumbers. Thing of green onions. These are going to be going in the freezer for egg rolls. I have a package of mushrooms, another thing of carrots, and then we have 2 bags of carrots down here. We have rabbits, so we're going to be using the carrots up. I have a package of grapes right here. I have some little tomatoes that's going to be used for something. Some melon, a bag of potatoes, some bananas. If you guys saw my canned banana bread video, I will list that up above and you guys can go check it out. As for, let's see, I think that is everything in this area. This is like our meats, our fruits, and that. Oh, I did get another cantaloupe over there, so I got 2 of them. And for our pizzas, so we got a bunch of Jacks. I think I got 4, so 1 for every Wednesday. We do pizza Wednesday night, or we try to. So we got 2 things of cheese, 4 things of cheese Jacks. We have 2 home run. Got another package down there. And I have the Rising Crust Great Value. Rising Crust Great Value. I got the Red Baron cheese, Red Baron pepperoni. And that is what we got for our pizza for this month. And if we need more things, we can always do another small little haul. We have 4 things of yogurt. We have a thing of cream cheese for our bagels, ricotta cheese for our lasagna. And we also store ramen noodles also. So we have 2 things of ramen noodles, 2 things of sausage. This I like to, I'll put it in the freezer, but I like to separate it before I put them in the freezer. That way they're not stuck together and they're easier to cook up. So that is everything for what I wanted to share with you guys today. That is everything for this grocery haul. I will be sharing other videos when it comes to everything that's on this haul, like where I store it, where I put it. If we make it through the end of the month, sometimes I'll share that with you guys. Also, if we needed to end up getting another big grocery haul, which we usually don't, we try to make it last through the whole month. Some things we might use up and then we just don't get it for the rest of the month. Sometimes we'll get more drinks, sometimes we don't. It all depends on how the month goes. Last month, or November and December, were probably our biggest month when it came to more food, just because of the holidays. But now that things are slowing down a little bit, we didn't need to get all that extra stuff for this haul. The only thing that I got different this time is a lot more ice cream stuff and a more popsicle treat stuff, just because of the kids getting their surgery done. But otherwise, that is pretty much everything that, you know, that I needed to get that was extra. But if you guys want, I will list some of the other videos down in the description that I'm going to be kind of tying together. I'll try to put a playlist together too. And I don't know what I'm going to title it yet. It might be like prepping or something like that. We'll see. So I will label all of that at the end of the video, depending on what videos I all share with you guys. For anything else that you guys want to know about us storing food, leave it in the comments down below. So hopefully you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.